TIFU by eating hot sauce called Butthole Destroyer. I generally like hot sauces but have never ventured down the road of super hot sauces. As a gift for Christmas I received a bottle of Steve-O's Butthole Destroyer. I had tasted just a touch to my finger last week. Sure, it was hot, but I figured I'd give it a shot later. First 4 ingredients: scorpion, Naga Jalakia and Carolina Reaper chili peppers. So last night I heated up a bowl of leftover taco meat and threw in a handful of shredded cheese. Hey, I'll put a dash of the hot sauce in it. A little splat the size of a nickel hit the bowl. I'm like, oops, but okay. Started eating my concoction. Yeah, hot but not unbearable. 2030 minutes later my gut was on fire. 45 minutes in I started to get dizzy. Lightheaded, almost a little buzzed or high. 1 hour in and I got the chills. Could not get warm despite the burning sensation moving toward my lower intestine. I had a heavy sweatshirt and sweatpants on. 2 hours in and I feel it speeding toward the exit. I head to the can and unleash a torrent of liquid fire out my ass. I finish up and go to chill. Here it comes again. But there's nothing going. The urgent need to go but nothing. It's like my asshole has the dry heaves. 11 p.m. head to bed and here comes the third wave. Off to the can and this time it's way worse. Liquid magna. I finally finish and go back to bed and finally fall asleep. This morning's movement was just a little tingly. I'm on the mend. TLDR. Ate hot sauce called Butthole Destroyer and it wasn't just a name, it was the truth. Just the title of this thread alone gave me the best laugh I had all day. I may have to go find some of this stuff. I'm intrigued. Use a nice cold wet flannel to wash your starfish. The relief is lovely. Take a bath. Your butt is gross. So you have a hot ass? Could be worse, your date might have had that nickname. Now imagine if you paired it with the sugar-free gummy bears. Years ago I went to lunch with 3 other guys from the office. One was from India, one from Puerto Rico, and the third from the suburbs of Philly. He and I are similar. I'm from the suburbs of Buffalo. We went to a hole-in-the-wall burrito place. The guys from India and PR liked spicy stuff. After we got our burritos we passed a rack with all sorts of hot sauces. The guys who liked spicy stuff grabbed 2. One of which was called Hot Sauce de Murta. I've probably butchered the spelling. Or Hot Sauce of Death. The Indian guy puts some on his burrito, which already has jalapenos in it, and after a bite or 2 starts sweating. The guy from PR tries some and starts breathing heavily to try to cool off his mouth. The Philly guy intends to try a little, but the stuff glops into his burrito. He thinks he's scooped most of it out and takes a bite. Starts complaining about it being able to feel his tongue or lips. I'm no dummy, I avoided it. The Philly guy ends up going home early, probably the 3rd time in his 20 years on the job he went home early. Comes in the next morning telling us it was as bad going out as it was going in. I love hot sauce. I quickly learned that a bidet was essential. All the reviews on Amazon say it's not very hot. Are you British by any chance? You knew what you were getting into with a name like that. I'm sorry you had to go through that. But that was hilarious. As a general rule, I try to avoid anything with Carolina Reapers in them. Bad experience. So I won't go to that version of the sauce. And this kinda sealed the nail in the coffin, haha. Steve-O has an original version of the hot sauce called Hot Sauce for Your Butthole. It's not nearly as crazy as Butthole Destroyer. Hey, he may advertise his merch too much. But I like Steve-O, and I'm glad I got to meet him this year. He let me hug him and get pictures. This sounds like a challenge to me, thinking face smile with horns. Lol, I've always wondered if it would do as advertised. It is Stevo after all.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.